当你看到现在14颗红球全部都分散在台面上的时候，或许你的头皮已经发麻。但是如果你拥有火箭独步天下的小半台围球能力，那么这个场面将会变得非常简单。下面我们看一下火箭的精彩表演。现在上半台呢有8颗散开的红球，但是互相之间多多少少都有些干扰，对于控球的细腻程度要求非常高。下半台呢有2颗红球靠近库边，难度也是比较大。像这种局面，80%的球员可以做到一杆制胜，但是想要做到一杆清台，估计只有火箭能做到。
A little switch to left-handed there. It's got to be mentioned because he plays it so well.
这位裁判呢是著名的美女裁判，也是很多男球迷心中的最爱，波娃。以前火箭的裁判御用搭档呢就是塔布，现在呢塔布也退休了。塔布呢会在一些表演赛的时候和火箭搭档，因为2个人的关系呢也是非常好。现在呢，首先要处理掉上方的几颗红球。火箭的速度现在也非常快。现场的一位小朋友。其实，在英国呢，打斯诺克的青少年还是比较少，但是在国内呢，还是比较多。
And then, before you know it, out of sight.
对手呢也是一脸的生无可恋。这杆要用左手来打了。火箭其实刚开始也是一个纯右手型的球员，但是到后面慢慢发展成了左右开弓。在火箭的比赛中呢，经常会看到火箭等裁判摆球的情况，因为火箭的速度实在是太快了。感觉裁判真的是好忙。对手已经绝望了。看一下库边这个红球，有一点点难度。好球
！Yes, he got in with a great red, didn't he? Brave shot to take on. But of course,
漂亮，这一下 K 到了2颗球。
Have taken the odd ball on. Michael Giorgio couldn't have took it on.
Very much on the cards now.
这就是火箭的实力。不管是多么复杂的球型，只要交到火箭的手里，那么这个复杂都会变得简单。
I'm sure you're right.
其实现在看火箭的比赛，更多的是一种情怀。如果有一天火箭退役了，我不知道还有多少人会喜欢斯诺克。其实很多人喜欢斯诺克都是因为火箭。希望火箭还能再打几年。谢谢大家。
From surely the great.
Put under pressure.
红球打进，直接叫到了黑球。难道火箭又要冲击147吗？
Hate。
其实自从2018年以后呢，火箭就在职业比赛中 再没有打出过幺四七。原因大家都知道，就是世界台联提供的奖金实在太低了，火箭根本看不上。
17.
Jordan Brown, black earlier.
这场比赛呢，来自于2021年的瑞士公开赛决赛，
25.
火箭对阵
Well,
乔
he
丹布
now
朗
knows。he's got to play well to win this final.
导播已经给出了幺四七的提示。
33.
Last frame against Ding
火箭目前有15杆幺
Also
四
made
七，
one in
排名历史
1999
第一。
in the Welsh Open.
这个记录短时间内很难有人能打破。
41.
Taking of that ball. It's a very good cannon, actually. He was quite thick into the first red. It was a delightful shot. And all of a sudden, anything's possible
火
here.
箭这场比赛的出杆速度已经来到了13
Mark
秒，
Selby
速度非
in
常
his
快。
first round match with Barry Pinches missed the last pink.
又带了一下球队，局面变得开放了一些。
More than ever, needs a frame on the board.
57.
接下来的一杆大家要注意一下，这个红球角度可以低杆一库来叫黑球，但是火箭没有这么去
He's not
做
going，to go for it. I had a feeling that might happen, and
65.
这杆选择了篮球，那说明火箭已经放弃了幺四七。火箭就是这么任性。其实打幺四七对于火箭不是能不能的问题，而是
This is
想
what he
不
was
想
looking
做。
for. Get in, kill it off, and just show Jordan Brown there waiting to burst out.
肯定有很多球迷都会好奇，
79.
到底世界台联出多少钱
the，
火箭
high
才
break
会
is
打
still
幺
up
四
for
七
grabs.？ 1-4-3. Xiao Jintong, if he's watching this, he'd be a bit uncomfortable with what he's seeing.
At the table with a chance to beat
就
it.
在前2天的英锦赛的一个采访中，火箭谈到，
Well, maybe he's not aware of
如
that. Or
果
doesn't
幺
care
四七的
because,
奖金低于5万英镑，
it's been a good
他
break
是
though,
不会
isn't it?
考
It's
虑
been very
的。
polished. He played a cannon.
也就是说，大概需要
It's really opened up
40万人民币，火箭才会考虑打一杆幺四七。
93.
He needed something, and he replies to Jordan Brown's century with one of his own.
莫克比
He was
赛要
looking
在
for to
中
kill
国
off
举
a
办，
frame cleanly.
我感觉火箭的幺四七
Is
可
this
能
the
都已
start of
经超
something
过
now
100
for
杆了。
O'Sullivan? It certainly means the last two frames of the afternoon are huge. It's a bit late because he can't beat it now.
No, well, he
108.
didn't have to play on the pink there. After the horses
其实，
bolted,
在表演赛中，火箭对于幺四七是非常大方，
And Zhao Jingtong's money
平
is safe for
均
now.
打2到3场表演赛就会有一杆幺四七诞生。
120.
当然，表演赛大家都知道都有出场费，
I seem to remember a player doing that.
而且一
124.
般来
Chinese,
说都比
the
较高。
Chinese referee who spoke not a great deal of English. Might have been Ronnie, certainly one of the players asking the referee what the highest break was. He kept on
129.
cleaning the cue ball, thinking that's what he was saying. The referee's job to find that out. I don't need to know the high break. Not
135.
enough to worry about out there. What a
现
break
在
this
打
has
进
been,
黑球
though.
可以拿
Fantastic.
下本届赛事的单杆最高分。哇，火箭单杆最高分也不要了。今天比赛就到这，谢谢大家。
Terrific snooker as
都
well.
说火箭遇到背景地发挥都会非常出色，那我们今天来看一下
But that is
火
not a
箭碰
good
到
shot.
二师兄会有怎么样的表现。这场比赛呢，来自于2013年的世锦赛，当时的火箭只有36岁，可以说是正处在一个巅峰状态。
This is 67th match. That's the same number now as
12
Jimmy
年的世
White.
锦赛，火箭是击败了卡特，所以13年的世锦赛，火箭是志在卫冕
I。thought the way he finished off last night was
70.
导播给出了147
Now
的
they've
提
just put
示。
up 3 reds, 3 blacks, and why not? Because you'll be looking at
火箭最快的一次是在打了一套黑球之后，
Go out of
导播
his way.
就给出了147。
stay on the black.
这种待遇估计只有胡老师才能拥有。
But he always has it in his
现
mind.
在还有3颗散开的红球可以来为黑球。
33.
这个局面也是非常不错。 火
41.
箭目前在世锦赛历史上总共打出过3杆147，和亨德利并列历史第1。最贵的一杆147呢是169000英镑。
49.
Preferred to go into them.
这杆
Going into the
要
reds
K 球了，
this way round.
效果不理想。
Difficult red to the middle.
56.
Oh, nicely played.
火箭
And
放
as I
弃了
said
147，
earlier, he's
也
got
是非常
maximum
可
red,
惜。
and he looks in a
Every
mean mood.
mistake he made was punished.
现在就看能不能完成清台。
And it's difficult to play against snooker like that. When you're getting punished, it's very hard to keep your disciplines.
导播给出了2个人的长台成功率，都是
This short range red
58%，
that's going to
不
give
算
him
太
this
高
opening。frame,
72.
which is 143. Neil Robertson.
K 出了1颗红球，
First ever World Championship quarter-final against the defending champion, the man who is favourite for the title. He needed to
这
settle
杆可以
down
顶下
early
红
on. He's
球，
not done so in the first frame.
漂亮，
1.
局面完全开放。火箭和宾汉姆呢，总共有过22次交手，
that he regretted not playing this
火
season.
箭17胜，5负占据绝对优势。
Player's contract, he was missing it.
6.
He said all the things that he wanted to do.
而
Made the
且
heart
每
grow
一
fonder
次
when it
火
comes to
箭和贝锦地的交手，
Sullivan's snooker career.
发挥都
He's back.
是
He's
超
determined
常。
to make amends for
12.
not having played the last few months, and the way he's playing so far in the championship, he's got to be the favourite.
30.
其实火箭和宾汉姆的关系也是非常不错，2个人年轻的时候经常一起练球。而且宾汉姆输球以后还要
Yes,
请
he's
火
gonna
箭
have to
吃
play
饭。
very well to beat him. Something's going to have to happen
21.
that destroys his focus.
又是一杆破百，
At the moment, he's very focused. He had a couple of scares with Ali Carter, but he rose to the challenge.
26. 27.
看火箭打球真的是赏心悦目，感觉任何语言来形容都是多余。
And he's kept Stuart Bingham cold in this
34.
frame. Hasn't potted a ball yet.
36.
火箭今年刚夺得了世锦赛的第7冠，
That's the way
大家觉得以火箭目前的状态，有没有可能夺得第8冠？
39.
大家可以在评论区留言。
43. 48.
开场的第1局，火箭就是一杆非常霸气的破
Jake
百。
Bingham immediately missed. And
54.
O'Sullivan
And first frame.
has
火
mopped up
箭
the
不
rest.
打黑球了，
54.
今天的比赛
So
就
two
到
half
这，
centuries in the
谢谢
opening
大
frame
家。
from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Off